She said, I don't want a model, I don't want a movie star. You don't have to win the lotto. Oh, I want you to win my heart. Yeah. She said, I just want someone true. She said, I just want someone smoke with me, baby. Lay with me, baby. Laugh with me, baby. I just want the simple things.
Assalamu alaikum and Eid Mubarak to all my fellow Muslims. We all know today is Eid, but we'll still do this, no excuses. Today I'm joined with my lovely friend here. I haven't seen him in a while.
In like a year, perhaps. I think
yes. Where did you disappear to?
I was around, manze. See,
So
you started
Kwanzaa,
your vlogs that you didn't even holler at me.
Kwanzaa, before we do this vlog, please let's sit the Muslim way. You have to do this today. You really have to.
So, I've been taking yoga classes, by the way.
So you better be flexible.
Nivo.
So this sit, they actually called a majlis. So I hope you'll be comfortable. We'll just sit like this today.
For the whole time.
For the whole time.
I think I'll just majlis this interview.
Exactly. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Bram Muturi.
Yeah.
And did communications. Of course, tulikuwa naye shule. Graduated last year.
Kakata kuja kututembelea.
Sikukataa, by the way. It's just that nilikuwa kwa harakati ya trying to figure out life in short. You know, like you already graduated, so you're trying to make it. You want to see how life is and all that.
Yeah, how is life out there?
It's hectic, but at the same time it's fun. But you can't know what to expect because everything is new. You know, umetoka shule, you're into a different environment right now where you don't have a team. Like classes are every day in life, you know. Exams ni kila siku masomo aishi by the way, like sikudanganyi, by the way, so true, aishi.
So Brown, I invited you over. We talk about grudges. You know, probably we normally keep grudges because probably someone that we trust has really wronged us, or someone we're even loyal to. Yeah, because we tend to keep grudges a lot because I think we trust this person so much that we catch feelings when this person does something wrong to us. So tell us your thoughts about that.
About grudges. Well, I think first things first, having a grudge is normal in life. And I think first people need to be clear about that. And as long as you're human, you'll have feelings, and sometimes the feelings can escalate, they can de-escalate depending on the situation, but once in a while in life someone somewhere will wrong you. That is very clear. And now the problem is sometimes we tend to take things too personal, and the minute you take something personally, you hold it in you, you harbor it in you, and it keeps disturbing you. And the worst part is no one is brave enough, or very few people are brave enough to actually go out and tell someone you wronged me, because wengi wetu tunahofia, yani we don't want to go and tell someone you did ABC that I didn't like. But
there's certain people who probably you tell them you did something wrong, and they're very self-defensive. So they won't accept that.
Like they've sort of built a wall.
Exactly. So they're just mi sikufanya kitu mbaya. They'll just tend to make you feel like you're the one on the wrong. And in real sense, it's them who wronged you. So what do you do?
Well, first thing I think grudges, number one is we all go in inasemekananga, having a grudge is personal in the sense that everyone always feels like they're always on the right. You get, for example, you might wrong someone, but you'll have an excuse as to why you wronged them. Because I think it's an issue, by the way, with us men. Actually, niongee for men, eh?
True.
Before a guy comes and tells you I'm sorry, it will take ages. Unaelewa?
And first, I think that's a major issue. And even forgiving someone, like someone who's not apologetic. Because I think, as you said, you men are very hard, like to say I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So for us chicks, we tend to actually keep it aside or just leave it, and this builds up the grudges.
Yeah, with time.
With time. So I think it's very wrong. We should learn to express, like you people take responsibilities and just say that you're sorry instead of making us chicks build up these grudges.
There's a place I read ilikuwa inasema holding a grudge against someone is like letting someone stay in your mind rent free.
Yes.
You get?
Yeah.
And your mind is the strongest is the strongest thing you can ever own. You get? And the minute you let someone stay in your mind rent free, that is the first step of your downfall, because everything you do will always be taking you back to that person.
Yeah.
To that person. Unaelewa? And sometimes that's why unapata so many people can have amazing friendships. Amazing. Yani, if God was to show you where you guys would be in the next 5 years, huwezi amini. But because you have a grudge and your ego can't allow you to just say these 2 words, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You guys each and every year drift.
But pia you can actually say I'm sorry, but someone ataitikia to just for the sake of it.
Yeah.
So I think the apology, we can categorize it into 2. There's those the half-hearted apologies,
yeah.
And now where you apologize and someone is actually true and genuine, like they have truly forgiven you. So these half-hearted apologies, yes, you've said you're sorry, but do they really forgive you? Ama they'll just wamekusamehea for now, but if you do the same mistake like probably weeks or months to come, inaletwa tena.
Like ile wanasema I've forgiven, but since just how, as a matter of fact, they're actually waiting for you to mess up tena. Personally, and this is what I'd actually say, if you've wronged someone and you genuinely know you're giving a genuine apology, honestly, that's what matters. Kwa sababu I don't have the capability to make you forgive me, but I have the capability to forgive myself.
So, Brown, have you ever had a grudge before?
Yeah, I have. Hata si moja, by the way, like a couple of them.
Ata mimi, my God. Tell us.
The only grudge I can actually say ishaini sumbua sana was kuna time manze I bought shoes yani. Umetoka kwa duka ni kiatu mpya.
Ndio alikupea tu.
Hata acha hivyo, umefika home, umefurahia, umevaa kiatu. So umepanga kuna siku unataka kuivaa. Umeenda umeset place. Alafu my bro in his mind sijui alikuwa afikiria ni yeye nimenunulia kiatu. Akakuja akaivaa. Alafu to make matters worse, akaenda kucheza nayo basketball. Ikakuja kai imeraruka sole.
Alafu na hujavaa.
Sijavaa. It's a very new shoe. Alafu he has the guts to even lie and say hakuivaa. I was furious. I won't even lie. And I held that thing so personally. Ilinisumbua sana. Because okay, inaweza kuwa si ati a big grudge per se, but kwangu it was huge. And the shoe, as you actually know by the way, men's shoes are not cheap. Ikafika mahali, I just decided to let go, because I was like, you know what, it's already done, as in the damage is done, but it's something nilieka deep in me, and I was eager to avenge. Nilikuwa naomba Mungu pia ya kiatu siku moja.
So why do people have a tendency to actually want to revenge to the people who have wronged us?
Well, I think it's because you want to be even. Basically, I think that's it. Like, you want to be even because you feel whatever someone made you go through, they ought to also feel the same, if not worse.
But don't you think the universe is there for us? Because if you do something good, you'll automatically reap something good. As they say, karma, like
what goes around comes around.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, I think that's true. Karma is there for everyone. As you're saying, good karma, bad karma. But again, people sometimes tend to think karma might take way too long. You know, why should I wait for a time frame that I don't know, so that this person can get repaid, where else I can actually do it immediately?
So in my opinion, I think as much as we'd like to revenge, we should let karma or the universe take its course. So what are the health issues that holding a grudge actually brings?
one of the health issues that holding a grudge causes is it brings about heart issues. So when it comes to heart issues, it has actually been proven scientifically that whenever you hold a grudge, you tend to secrete a hormone that tends to overwork your heart, and your heart tends to work more than its normal rate. So due to that, it tends to create a tension which at the end of it all can bring about heart diseases, which might later on affect you in the near future.
So Brown, before we conclude this vlog, they normally say forgiveness is for the weak. So what are the various ways you can do to actually avoid having a grudge?
Number one, I think one of the ways you can avoid a grudge is by, number one, tolerating people. Because number one thing you need to know is avoiding a grudge is almost impossible, as long as you're going to be interacting with people who come from different areas, different backgrounds. Some might tend to offend you, some might offend you without knowing, and you might take it personally. So I think one of the ways to avoid a grudge is by tolerating people.
Because everyone is different.
Yes, everyone is different.
Yeah.
So when you tolerate people, you tend to take things with a lot of ease. Number two, I think, is look at the long run. As they usually say, does the end justify the means? You know, do you really want to have something that you're going to be carrying for the rest of your life that will put you into deeper frustrations? Or do you want to be a person who at the end of it all, you're easy, you're relaxed? The last way is accepting that sometimes you're wrong. You know, sometimes it's not about them, sometimes it's about you. Those are
even
some of the takes.
Communicate.
Yeah.
When you hurt, communicate to that person.
And I think, by the way, communication is a very strong factor, because most people tend to have grudges, which, as you're saying, they don't end up communicating. So in our religion, we usually say that there's a Bible verse that says, do not let the sun go down while you still hold a grudge against someone. And I think that in itself is the purest form of forgiveness. So I can tell someone who holds a grudge that at the end of it all, you're the only person who gets to languish in that grudge, because the people you're holding a grudge against probably don't even know. So my advice would be, or my final remarks would be, at the end of it all, try as much as possible to avoid a grudge, because honestly it only affects you.
So guys, as you have heard, holding a grudge is not worth it. So thank you very much, Brown, for joining us today.
You're most certainly welcome.
Anyway guys, I hope this video was helpful. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And Eid Mubarak to all my Muslim brothers and sisters. Let me now go and celebrate my Eid.